Hey everybody, this is Lynn Renee McDonald. I'm coming to you from Virginia Beach live from my one of my offices. Okay, today what I wanted to talk to you about is changing your life in the healthiest, best way. Okay, and how you do that very simply, straight up and to the point. Okay, if you are not happy in some area of your life and in all areas of your life, the idea here is to change it. All right. Now, what do I mean by change it? I believe it was Albert Einstein. Now, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was him who said, keeping on doing things over and over and over again the same way and not making a change is the definition, and expecting a change is the definition of insanity. Okay, so when you do things over and over and over, and you want something to change, it's not the answer. Okay, it is not the answer. So the answer is what I'm going to give you here. There are many different ways to do many different things to change your life. Okay, ultimately you have to act, right? Okay, so what I've discovered in my life and that Spirit has guided me to teach everybody is by working with love energy in its highest vibrational form, or being in your heart space, is where all your dreams and everything that is the greatest you is going to happen. You start here in your heart, okay? Okay, so being in your heart space means that everything you do comes from love. Everything you do. You can think about things, but you must be governed from here in all that you are, be, say, do, and create, and with everything in your life as much as possible as you can possibly be. Why? Because love is the remedy, the gift, the most amazing thing, and all the power that is to change your life. There is no better way to do this in your reality and in any reality. Everything is about love. That's what God is. So all you're doing is you're using the magic of love energy that is God to change and create your best life. Okay? So, basically here, if you're in a relationship that doesn't work, you don't like your job, you're not happy with the amount of money that you make, you don't like your friends, you're not getting along with people, you don't like yourself, you're having this problem, you're having that problem, all right? All of these things, they are designed as part of your journey here in Earth World from your soul, okay, as the catalysts in this reality to get you to change and take a look at you and what is going on inside of you and your soul, okay? That is how law of universe works, okay, across the board. And in people world, society world, when people are not happy, it's because they're doing things in their life that don't work for them and are unhealthy for them, governed by your subconscious or your conscious soul, but always from your soul. All of the unwellness that is out here, or in here rather, comes and projects itself out here in your reality. This is why you don't get along with people. This is why you have problems with yourself. This is why you can't concentrate. You can't focus. You get sick. Okay, all of these things, these crazy, crazy things, and they keep happening over and over again that you don't change. You don't know how to change because society doesn't teach you how to do that. This is what we're talking about here. Why you can't make your dreams happen. Why nothing ever goes right for you. Why you think that God did this to you. Okay, because the truth here is everything that is unwell in your life is because it is unwell in here. It's nobody's fault. It is not a thing of fault. It is a way of the universal law of love energy. It is designed by your soul, love energy and God, or love energy that is God, okay, to create your best life out here. This way you can live your dreams. You can be truly happy. You can have the things that you want to happen. But you must first take a look at your reality out here to change what is happening in here in order for your dreams to happen. And the very first step of doing that is to be in your heart space. Heart. Okay? So being in your heart space is all the answers for you. That's where they start. Okay, what does this mean? This means working with God or love energy 24/7. This means being a what I call love energy wizard. Okay, a love energy wizard. Okay, what does this mean? This means that you work consciously with love or God all the time. So a lot of people will say, and I call it prayer a lot. Prayer is just a word for talking to God. I'm not talking about religious prayer. I'm not talking about the Hail Mary. I'm not dissing anything here. I'm just telling you the truth about what communication with God has been called since the beginning of time. And that's prayer. And it's not a bad thing. It's just in this video here, I'm going to teach you a new way to do this. What is that new way? That new way has been the day since day one. It's listening and being governed from your heart, talking to spirit, verbally, physically, mentally, intent-wise, emotionally, and in all that you are to create your best life, okay? The more you talk to God, create your reality, put out there what you want, clear from you any and everything that doesn't work for you, and your soul with God will guide you. Because get this, your soul is a fucking genius. It is a genius. It knows exactly what to do all the time for you. It is super connected to God. It is what brings you and me into the same reality right here, as we're all part of that same God energy. So your soul knows exactly what it's doing, okay? So your soul has the power to change your sucky life, but you have to work with it, to be conscious of it, to know what to do and how to do it, okay? So first things first, start with your heart space. Get in your heart space. Ask God, ask love energy for everything that you need, okay? Because the second you start asking is the moment it starts to happen. If you go along in your life and you don't pay attention to what's happening, what's going on out here in this world, and you're not noticing or recognizing your actions and what you're doing, the same stupid shit happens over and over and over again in your life, because your soul keeps creating it, because it's saying, hello. They're saying, hey, Lynn, you're being an idiot. You're doing stupid shit. And this is why your life is not really working for you. But that's what it does for all of us, because that's law of universe in society and in human beings in this earth world, in this earth life. So you can either fight this, you can either ignore it, but when people ignore it and fight it, their life becomes a shit mess. None of their dreams happen. They wonder why they don't have enough money, or they can't find the best man, or they don't have love, and they're super sick, or it's piled on, because the more you don't listen to your soul and love energy, and the more you don't work with God, the more crap that happens out here in your reality that sucks. This is the truth. If you don't believe, start doing what Spirit teaches through me. This is basically all this is what Christ did. Christ talked to God 24/7, okay? All the fucking time, okay? That's what Christ did. Excuse my French, okay? Sometimes I get a little wild, but with my vocabulary, okay? But that's the truth here. So if you start working with God or love energy all the time, your dreams are going to start to happen. It cannot not happen. You will raise your vibration. Great things will start to happen for you. You will learn and know the law of universe, how things truly work, which society, the laws of society, everyone thinks, well, the world is the universe, or the world in space is universe. That's one universe. The universe of everything and all that is, which is the law of love energy, which is love in its entirety. Okay, that's the law that I'm talking about. The law of the love energy of all that is. Universal law, okay? And the earth world and universe and all that exists is part of this love energy. So in earth world, there is a society laws. There's business laws, the laws that businesses instill. There's laws that you say, oh, this is my house, my family, my rules, my laws, right? Okay, so there's all these different laws. The only law that you really need to listen to all the time to live your greatest life is the law of love energy. Because the law of love energy, it doesn't mean you should throw away all these other laws out here. You pick and choose from the highest vibration of love in your soul, work with God, all right, to create your best life. And if you have any laws out here that don't work for you, you're going to bring them right to God. Hey, God, what's going on? How do I change what is happening with me? Why am I having a problem with the laws out here? What is going on? What's the truth from love? What is the God's honest truth from love? Why this isn't working for me? Whatever it is, the laws of out here, the laws in your family, the laws of anything and everything. Because the law of everything that is, which is love energy that is God, okay, is the highest vibrating love energy that exists. And this love energy is the answer to everything. It answers all of your questions, all of your issues. It takes care of everything and anything. You must, however, work with it. listen, hear it, feel it in your heart, okay? So anything that doesn't work for you, you bring right to source. Everything from crazy shit, problems with the government, getting in trouble with the law, going to jail, getting a DWI, having a rough day, not getting along with your family, living homeless, doing a shit ton of drugs, being mentally ill, alcohol, whatever it is, your answer is with love energy. And the first place you start is get in your heart space, work with love all the time, and you will change everything. So back to prayer, using prayer, in other words, talking to God. Prayer is the word most people know for talking to God, okay? Love energy. And this is why I use that word, okay? A lot of people get weirded out, but you know what? That's your shit if you get weirded out. Talking to God is, hey, God, thanks for this for me. Hey, God, thanks for that for me. From the best and purest place of God's honest, unconditional love, truth, and wisdom, right? And thank you, God, for that for me. In the best way, for me and all, or something better. And thank you, God, for that for me. Simple, little, awesome prayer, talking to God, creating your reality, best for everybody and all from the highest vibration of love. You can do anything. All you have to do is start here by being in your heart space and talking to God. And then you create what you want. What has to go, your soul will guide you and throw it out there and tell you. Okay? So there's where I want you to start. I want you to start if you want to change your life and you want it simply. It's not going to cost you $1 million. Like some people, some psychics and healers and people will be like, oh yeah, pay me $5,000. I'll put your life back on track, or come and pay me and I'll do this for you. Bullshit. Your soul governs the show. So if you get led to somebody who says that you can, if you pay them $5,000 to fix and change and heal their life or whatever, or your life, all right? That's your soul saying that you're letting people take advantage of you, okay? If you go and you do that, your soul is saying you need to clear out this habit and pattern where you let people take advantage of you. And then it's going to say, where are you taking advantage of you? So these are all your habits and patterns and beliefs in here that your soul will lead you to based on what's happening out here. You must first remove these things to create the life and the dreams that you have, because you cannot have good dreams unless you are well in here, and not that you can't have good dreams, you cannot allow them and create them to manifest unless you are well in here in your soul. First thing you do, like I said, is your heart space, and then you start talking to God all the time. You listen, how you feel things. How do things feel? You listen to your intuition. You know when something's not right. You know when something's jacked up. You know, like I say to my dog, you know, okay? So you know all the time what feels good and what doesn't for you. And if you don't know, you ask God, hey God, thank you for this for me. Thank you for that for me. Thank you for changing this. Thank you for this. From love, okay? And then you say, thank you, God, for whatever it is that you want. And you say, in the best way, for me and all, or something better. And thank you, God, for that for me. And you can say God, you can say spirit, you can say love energy, you can say universe. I don't care what you call it, but know that his love energy is what God is, all right? And by working with this magic, it's love energy magic. By working with this magic, you will change your whole entire life, okay? And again, it brings me to, what I want to say is, if you do this, it will work, okay? Start changing your life, okay? The sooner you do this, the sooner you're going to make the changes, and it's not going to cost you $1 million like we talked about. We talked a little bit about a whole bunch of things in relevance to all of this, but that's where you start. You start by being in your heart. You start by listening to your intuition, your common sense, your guidance, your ideas, your wisdom, your knowing. You are knowing, okay, from your heart. You don't know if this is the right thing you should do, but you get an idea. You ask God, hey, God, should I be doing this? Is this what I should do? Clear out the blocks in me that stop this from happening, and let's create this to happen in the best way for me and all, or something better. Okay, and then you say, and thank you, God, for that for me. Very simple, very direct, practical spirituality. Again, you want to change your life in the healthiest, best way? This is the best solution that exists. I don't give a shit what anybody else says, all right? Talk in a spirit, however you want to do it, in the best way for you, from love, using the tools that I'm giving you here, would be your best fastest, easiest way. And it is not because I thought of it, okay? It is because what I do is I work with the highest vibration of love energy. I'm a channel for this super high vibrating Christ consciousness. This is what I do in my life. This is what I teach. You want to be a superstar? This is the process. You don't become me. You become the greatest you came here to be. What do you want to be? What are your dreams? Because if you're not happy and you're watching my videos, then you're looking for, your soul is calling me in. It's talking to you right now and saying, hey, we need to go see this girl or talk and watch her videos and change our life and do what she says if you want to live the greatest life for you. And I didn't think of it. It's Christ consciousness. This is what Christ did from the beginning of time. All right? Boom, 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 boom. Didn't mean that he didn't work with different teachers and all this cool stuff like we all are led to by our souls, as it is a process. Enlightenment and truly being happy. It is a process. Okay, so those are your answers, basically. All right? Work with love energy all the time. All right, consciously, you can meditate and do it. But what I do is I just talk to God 24/7. Hey, God, like as if God was sitting right here, right next to me, or love energy was sitting right here next to me, or I had a magic Harry Potter wand. Okay, if I had that, then I could say, and I create my reality using these tools. Actually, I create my reality using these tools. God is right with me all the time. You can think of it that way, but God is in here. God within. This is what we're working with. The God within. The soul, and your connection to love energy. Because this is the formula to your greatest life. And you don't become me, you become the greatest you came here to be. Okay, so whether you want to have 15 businesses and be an entrepreneur, be a millionaire, be a great gambler, whatever your dreams are that you came in here to do, and you're following your heart, and you know this is who you are and what you were meant to do. And how do you know that if you don't know? You ask God. Ask and you shall receive. You work with spirit. Use the prayer that I gave you 24/7. You will change your life because what I do works, and that's the truth about this reality. You know what works and doesn't work by people, what the people say and what they do. If somebody says they're going to call you and they don't, then that's the truth about them. All right. They're not authentic. They're not in their love energy space. They have some unwellness there. If you do that, then you need to take a look at when you do that. Okay. Because the truth about things in life is that when you exist in this reality, when you don't do what you say, it shows you everything about your character, who you are. So if you tell people you're going to be there, you be there. Okay, and this is the same as true with God or love energy. It's another way of manifesting in this reality what is happening in your soul, okay? So, all that said, that's how it works. You're going to know that what I speak is the truth by what God shows you actually happens in your reality. So, you ask God, you want a clean pair of underwear in your drawer when you don't think that you have one? Ask God that you do, right? Okay? You want to have money? You want to find money? Oh my God, I thought I put $20 in my drawer and I don't know where that is. Before you even go in there and ask to find that $20 or go look for that $20, you ask God, hey, thanks for $20 being in my drawer. That's really how it works, okay? So you ask God for everything that you want that works for you, and to make it work for you, okay? That's how it really works, okay? That's how the truth of law of love energy works for people in this reality with free will. If you want to be the greatest you came here to be in accordance or in alignment rather with the love energy, this is the basic startup skills you need. Start doing it, okay? And feel free to PM me and message me and let me know how it's going. Okay, so thank you guys very much. Wishing you the best day. All right, if you like my page, please share and subscribe so we can get up to a maximum amount of users or subscribers so that we can keep on doing these videos for you, so we can change the world together. The more people you tell, the more you watch my videos, the more you subscribe, get other people to subscribe, but only do it if you feel what? You feel it in your heart. If you feel it, what Spirit speaks through me and teaches through me is for you, then you do it. Do you see what I'm saying? You do it. So thanks a lot again for watching. Thanks for all of your help. Here you have the basic tools to change your life in the healthiest, best way for you. There's no system out there better. There really isn't. And you know by what I say is true by doing it and it actually happening. All right. So, and if you have any problems that come up, I asked God for this and it's not happening. You email me, PM me, and I'm sure we'll be talking about that in the future and why you might think that that might happen, even though that's not really what's happening. We'll explain to you what is, okay? But you start here to change your life. The more you do it, the more you realize it happens, the more you raise your vibration, the greater you are to be, the more things that are wonderful that happen for you in this reality, because you're in alignment with love. You're in the flow of love energy that is God, and you can't not start to get to the greatest you and all your dreams, because they start to happen right away. Okay. Many blessings. All right. I wish you guys all the best and much love. All right. Have a great night.